He was floating on it, and around him his family was screaming, praising him, and her beaks were offering him scraps of dogfish. He had made his first flight. 1. Who is he referred to here? Answer: young seagull. 2. Which word in the excerpt is more suitable for the word garbage? Answer: scarps. 3. How did the young seagull achieve his first flight? Answer: with the help of his parents or overcoming fear and lack of self-confidence. 4. Complete the sentence suitably. A. If you work hard. Answer: you will win, or you shall win, or you may win. B. If I had written the exam. Answer: I would have passed. 5. While the revision process was going on, he made a trip to Switzerland. 6. After my address, thousands of hands were raised for asking questions. 7. What was the title of the lecture? Answer: Is the end in sight for theoretical physics? 8. How did Stephen Hawking startle his listeners? Answer: Stephen Hawking startled his listeners by announcing that he thought that he saw an end for the theoretical physics. 9. To find what, Stephen Hawking invited his listeners through time and space. Answer: to find the Holy Grail of science. 10. What is Holy Grail of science? The Holy Grail of science is the theory that explains the universe and everything that happens in it. 11. From which poem are this line taken? Answer: Death the Leveler. 12. Find out the figure of speech employed in the last line. Answer: personification. 13. Give a brief note on the theme of the poem. Answer: the poem is about the impermanence of all worldly glories and achievements, as death seems no discrimination between a winner or a loser, or a king or a poor. 15. Prepare 3 instructions on mobile phone usage. Example: don't reveal your password to anyone. A. Don't use mobile phones while driving. B. You should be careful in storing personal data in mobile phone. C. You should not waste your time and energy in chatting and other online games in mobile phones. 16. Edit the following passage. Young friends, let me discuss with you how you can be unique. I have so far met 15 million youths in a decade's time. I learned every youth wants to be unique, that is you. 17. Jane Hawking, Stephen Hawking's wife, was a major helping hand to Stephen Hawking. She is arriving at your school to inaugurate a science fair. As the editor of your school magazine, ask her 4 interview questions. Answer: how could you help Stephen Hawking to rise from ultimate failures of life? Before taking a decision, did Hawking make a discussion with you? Do you think that he can achieve his ultimate dream in the field of cosmology and astrophysics, etc.? As a wife of Hawking's, how was your life? 18. Prepare a short character sketch of Alice Margaret Clifford. Answer: Alice Margaret Clifford, lovely called Maggie, is the central character of the story, The Price of Flowers. She is a young English girl of 13 or 14 years old. She is a poor girl who works as a typist in the civil service store. She is ambitious and wants a job where her brains can be used. She has intense love for her mother and brother. She tries hard to bring her sick mother back to life. She even asked Mr. Gupta to tell a lie to save her mother. She is also superstitious because she believed in the story behind the crystal sent by her brother. Her love towards her brother is touching. She gives the narrator a shilling to buy flowers to place them on her brother's grave. A shilling is a lot of money for a poor girl like her. To get that, she has to work for many days. The flowers represent love, sacrifice, and the strong bond of relationship between the sister and brother. Her sacrifice and selfless act bring tears to the eyes of Mr. Gupta and the readers too. Surely she is a model for girls of her age. 19. During a school tour to Punjab, you met Mr. Gupta. You inquired about Frank's burial place. Prepare a conversation that takes place between you and Mr. Gupta. Answer. Excuse me, Mr. Gupta. I hope you don't mind me asking, but I heard Frank was buried in Punjab. Do you happen to know where his burial place is located? Mr. Gupta. Oh yes, Frank was a well-known figure in Punjab. His burial is at the edge of the town in the cemetery next to the old church. Me. Oh, thank you for the information. Is the cemetery easy to find? Mr. Gupta. Yes, it's quite easy to find. Just take the main road out of the town and follow the signs for the cemetery. It's about 50 minutes drive from the center of town. Me. That's great. Thank you. I have always been interested in Frank's work and I had liked to pay my respect at his burial place. Mr. Gupta. No problem at all. I am sure Frank's spirit would appreciate the visit. Just be sure to be respectful when you are at the cemetery. Me. Of course, I understand. I appreciate your help, Mr. Gupta. Mr. Gupta, you're welcome. I hope you have a nice visit.